I'm very open with that. So I'll just show you exactly how much money do I make. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I had to come back really slowly because the camera is standing on a protein tub.
I almost did it for you.
So today we are doing a little sit down with you to address the few assumptions that you guys have about us. And basically we asked you guys to send us your assumptions on both our Instagram pages, and some are really funny, I have to say.
Some are. To be honest, you did good. Like, I was expecting a lot more triggering ones because I've watched other people do it and they can be very triggered.
Some
you guys were nice. Yeah, but not as bad as I was expecting.
Trigger warning!
Anyways, so we actually got a delivery from the Wine Box not too long ago, and one of the bottles they sent, they just had a whole bunch come in and wanted us to try them.
And we're gonna try it as we answer those assumptions.
And you best bet that I have my Mickey and Minnie.
Okay.
I know it's stemless, but like, come on, it's Disney.
Okay, let's start, Tracy.
I know, I'm talking. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers. Very good. Very good.
It is very good.
Yeah. So we are gonna try to start. Oh no! So we are gonna try to start with some easier question, and then it's gonna
Work our way out.
get spicier as we go.
Yeah.
So stay
I think
posted.
that's a good lead up.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this one I got a lot on my Instagram, which totally is true. Saying that I am an introvert. So that is very true. And you'll notice it, that's why Dave takes the lead.
Yeah.
And on my vlogs,
we are total opposite.
yeah, you see it come out in my vlogs because I'm like,
If you
know,
guys
like-
want to see Tracy as a big introvert, check out like some of her first videos. She was very shy in front of the camera, not really outgoing, but...
And on a scale of from 1 to 10, how confident are you?
a 6.
She did work her way up quite a
But
bit.
I'm getting better. But like
Much
still,
better.
if we're in a big crowd of people,
Yeah.
like I'm
She's
gonna
a little
take a
bit
step back.
more quiet, yeah.
Yeah. You don't really like Disney that much, do you?
Like you or us.
Oh, I don't know. I took it as us.
Anyway, like that is so false, and I mean like I make it a point every single day of my life to show people how much I love Disney.
I'm a step down from you though. I love it.
Yes, for sure.
But he's a whole nother level.
Everyone is a step down from me.
This is true. You can lose patience. Real quick.
Me, yes, 100%. I have
Yeah.
no patience, but for certain things, I have patience for like, you know, when I edit, when I do things, but like, you know, like in traffic.
You are really pissing me off.
Or if somebody is like driving crazy or something, I have no patience for that.
And normally that's where we're opposite. Things you don't have patience for, I do. So I'm like, why are you reacting
that's
like this?
true.
Like we kind of
We have
tell each other to get back
we
in
have
line.
patience for different things.
Yeah. This one's kind of cool. Like, I don't know why, but it came out of nowhere. That's cool. Your family didn't approve of your husband at the beginning of your relationship.
That's funny because I don't really know the answer to that.
They did approve, but I'm also raised with 3 girls. So especially my dad, like he's quite protective over his little girls, and
That's fair.
I think that's fair. So there was never a dislike. It just takes a little bit to get on that full buddy level.
And you guys know like I come on real strong, so like
That was a shock to my family.
yeah.
They took it well.
Our family are kind of like Tracy, like they're more like reserved and like quiet and stuff.
And Dave comes in.
I show in and I'm like, hello everyone.
Now you're the life of the party.
Yeah. Okay, this one is like more of a like personal question, but like lately, especially in the past like 2-3 weeks, a lot of people send us messages and commented on videos and Instagram posts and stuff about this, and I find it really weird. But I guess we're gonna address that because that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all don't like PDA.
Okay, first of all, say what PDA is because I had no clue what it was.
Fair. So public display of affection, so like kissing in public and stuff.
Yeah.
On YouTube, we don't do it that much, mainly because it's like a family-oriented.
Well, not
channel.
just that. It's just I don't know. Like it's not that I don't like it, but at the same time, like
you're filming.
It's not a show. Like I don't want to like. I don't kiss a lot in front of a lot of people. Like there's like tens of thousands of people watching us. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I have to show my love for my wife by kissing her in front of tens of thousands of people.
And I'll just get into this real, like, slowly. But we also have different love languages too.
Yeah.
So like, for him, he'll receive the love better if I like make all of his lunches for the day, or if I ask like, what can I do for you today?
Yeah. 100%.
Whereas for me, like, I need the quality time, that type of thing. So we kind of balance it out. It's not that we don't like PDA. I would say we're just not a huge PDA couple.
Yeah.
We have our times, but not like,
Yeah.
not a lot. Tracy is very choosy / picky. Dave, not that much.
On what? Like in general?
In general.
I don't feel like I'm picky at all.
No, it says Dave, not that much.
Yeah, but are you?
I don't think so. I think
you're that picky.
I come off picky. Like if we're talking food even, I come off picky because I have stomach issues.
Yeah, yeah. But like,
So I'm
but,
very
but you
careful
guys, you guys
sometimes.
have to understand too that like most of our videos, they're part reviews, so we have to like
That's kind of what you
show
do.
the little nitpicking on certain things.
Yeah.
But
no,
overall,
we are super easygoing.
We're really not picky.
Like, yeah. Oh, this kind of goes into it. Sometimes you don't quite like some foods, but don't want to offend Kenyans, so you say it's good. I would say that's false.
I understand where this is coming from, and yes, like don't get me wrong, like if I didn't like something that was like very popular with a certain community, I would probably like be careful to what I say. But to
Just
be
kinda watch
honest,
your words,
yeah,
yeah.
but to be honest, like I would say like 95% of all the food that I ate in Kenya I really liked.
Yeah, and this comes back
except
to
termites I didn't like.
and matura.
And matura though.
But this comes back to the whole being easygoing. Like, for us not to like something, like, it takes a lot. We're not picky
Yeah, no,
eaters.
like we're foodies. Like we love trying new food and that kind of stuff. So like, I'm always up for a new meal.
Yeah. I like this one, but I'm gonna frame it in a way that, like, you'll understand. That y'all are like harmless butterflies until provoked. We don't get mad. If we display madness, or like if we display an emotion like that, it's usually because we're standing up for something.
Yeah,
Is the way
100%.
that I would say it.
100%.
We don't get mad over nothing. Like, there's a reason behind it, and it's not like a little reason usually.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot to get us there.
Or a lot. Like I mean, I'll never let somebody like walk all over me, but
And
like
that's
at the
where-
same
yeah.
time, like it takes. I don't take anything personal, so it takes a lot
Yeah.
from a person for me to get like offended or mad or something. Like it
Yeah.
really takes a lot.
And for me being an introvert, I've slowly learned to stand up for myself, so that's a new
Yeah.
skill, and now that I do it, I'm not backing down on that. Like,
Good job.
I'm getting there, baby. You guys never disagree.
Nah, not really.
We don't-
Not often. That's for sure.
Not over serious things.
No.
And that's I think what makes our marriage work, because if we disagreed on a big thing,
Yeah.
like that's we have little, like, we're cranky at each other disagrees.
Yeah, but it's really not that bad.
But
I've seen
normally
worse.
when it happens, I'm like, what is wrong? Like, what's bothering you? Because there's always something behind the scenes that's going on.
And 99% of the time, it's not because of her. It's because like I have like so much on my mind,
Yeah.
like just work and YouTube and everything. Like it's just
Yeah, y'all can speak French fluently. Oh, I forgot about my line.
Moi je peux, mais elle peut pas. So basically, I was like born and raised in Quebec, which is the French part of Canada. So my first language is French. Like you guys probably can hear it right now. Like I do have an accent. But Tracy can probably ask where the washroom is and say thank you.
Something à la toilette. Je. Oh man, I forgot. Anyways.
So thank you. That's what you can say.
Yeah. Apart from family, you low-key don't miss Canada.
100%.
I would say that's accurate.
Yeah.
I miss, like, from a girl perspective, I miss, like, my normal brand stores, if that makes sense. Just because I
Sure.
haven't gotten used to the ones here, and it's not saying they're bad or anything like that. It's just like, you,
Different.
as a girl, you have that go-to store. That's all.
But yeah, for me, like, I lived like 29 years, no, 30 years in Canada. Been there, done that. I've seen it, and I like traveling more than anything else except Disney. And then, yeah, I'm just happy to be in a new place. 100%.
Yeah, you really are. You always eat all the unhealthy stuff, but you never add weight.
Yes and no. So Tracy eats the unhealthy stuff most of the time. I do try like dessert and stuff, but like you'll see it in most videos. Like if I have if the dessert option has like a fruit salad, I'll take the fruit salad. Tracy's gonna take the brownie with ice cream. But I do work out like 6 days a week. Like, so yeah, that's me. Tracy, not really.
No, and I still do put on weight. I would say it's slower than what other.
Yeah, but she should work out more.
I should. Kind of already answered that. You people don't fight / misunderstandings.
We never had like a big fight, like ever.
No. And like normally if I have to talk about a big topic or something that like genuinely is bothering me, I kind of preface it like, hey, I don't know why I feel this way about this, but I do. We need to talk about it, and we just talk about it and move on.
Well, I kind of talk. Tracy cries. She doesn't really know
I'm
why
a
she
very
cries.
again, this whole introvert trying to talk
She
about
starts
big
talking about
topics.
something. I don't even start saying anything, and she's already crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Tracy cries a lot.
Yeah.
It sounds bad when I say it
I
like
know
that.
it does sound bad. No,
She just gets emotional real quick.
I have a hard time talking about hard subjects, if that makes sense. So he knows that, so I just know that I'm gonna cry and that it doesn't impact it, but I need to talk about it or else it's worse. So we just have that understanding.
Yeah, and like because of that, it's impossible to fight. Because even if I would be super mad, she's already crying. She's not gonna yell back at me anyway. So like, there's just no possibility of fighting. There's none.
We just talk it out. We're good. You know how to play hockey?
I really don't.
Me either.
That's like a Canadian stereotype. and
Oh,
I
somebody
really
did
do not.
online say you love maple syrup and you love hockey. Don't love hockey, love maple syrup.
I love maple syrup, yeah.
Okay, next one. You are investing more than you are making on your YouTube and Instagram.
That is like
So true.
110% true. And that
Yes.
leads to the one question that you guys have been waiting for. The one, like literally 50% of the question, not questions, but assumption that we received from you guys was that we're filthy rich, we're millionaires, we're trust fund kids that
we're
like
born into money.
coming from money, that like we're royalty, like all those comments. And I was like,
was shocking.
I understand why people think that, because when you look at what we are doing, it looks like, you know, we're just throwing money at this and like it's just a bottomless pit of cash, but it is really not. I can see the bottom, trust me.
And another question that actually went into that, which we can tie in, was talking about how every camp and every stay we go to is sponsored.
I wish,
Not true.
but it's not.
So let's talk about like the last 2 months or so, or like just last month. I would say probably 1/3 of the trips were sponsors, which is a major increase.
And just a big caveat here, sponsor only, she only means that like we got a trip for free. We didn't make money out of it.
No. Now into the money side of it.
Yeah, so basically back when we were in Canada, Tracy had a very good paying job, but here she's making probably like 1/3 of that salary, if not less.
And that just started like 2-3 months ago as well.
Yeah, I do have like a good paying job, but I have no money in my bank account, because like right now what we're doing is that every single dollar that we have, we reinvest it into that YouTube channel, because like we see it as an investment, because like this is our dream. This is what we want to do long term. We want to travel. We want to create content for YouTube and social media, Instagram, TikTok, name it. Like we want to do that. And doing travel content is the most expensive kind of channel that you can have, because you can't stay home and like just talk to the camera like we're doing right now. But like
we needed a video.
You can't do that. You need to go to new places, new restaurants, new hotels, new camp, new something. You gotta travel somewhere. So there's the amount of expense that we have is literally unbelievable. I would say that even like being 1.5 years, almost 2 years into that channel, we are still losing a little bit of money every single month. And I'm telling you right now, when we first arrived in Kenya, we were losing thousands of dollars a month. Okay, dollars, not Kenyan shillings, dollars.
We weren't even monetized on YouTube when we moved here.
And like, that's the other thing. People think that like we make so much money on YouTube, but we really don't.
No.
I'm very open with that. So I'll just show you exactly how much money do I make.
And on top of that, like, people seem to think that like we just have money flowing. Like, I'm still paying student loan debt from like what, 4 years ago now? Like, I have still like $20,000 of debt that I have to pay. Like, we literally put everything back in.
Okay, so for the month of July 2021, we made $1,333. That, keep in mind, this was the best month that we've had ever on YouTube. And it's in Canadian, it's not US dollar, so it's not as much as you think either. And then on top of that, that's the income. Now, how much did we spend? How much do we spend like on an average month? Like
on an average month?
Like $3,000?
Anywhere between 2 to 3, I would say.
Yeah.
So it depends. We try and that's why you'll see Airbnbs in there too. We love going to Airbnbs, but we also try and balance it. So we'll do like a more pricier trip followed by like a more affordable option and kind of go back like that, so it's not all in one month.
Yeah, because like the $1,300 that you're thinking about right now, when we do a 2 days in a weekend in a camp, that's it. 1 month worth of YouTube revenue that disappears in 2 nights. That's it. Done. Gone.
Yeah.
So like so far, like we have invested a lot of our own money into this channel to make great content, to buy better equipment, because we really, really like doing it and believe into it and believe that eventually we're gonna like start actually making money. So far in the last 2 years, we've pocketed $0 from YouTube. None. We only been pouring of some of our own money into this to make this work. Yeah. So we are not rich, okay? We are really not rich.
We don't come from money. My very first job was like 13 years old in a farm picking strawberries. Like,
yeah, my parents never bought me a house, never bought me a car. Like, no, like since I moved out of my parents' place, like I've been paying everything on my own, and it's just like, I mean, not millionaires at all. No. We're really trying to make this work, and so keep watching our videos, because like I can guarantee you this month we are not gonna make $1,300 at all. Our views are down.
This month.
Oh my goodness.
You don't know what's in store.
Oh yeah, but there's, on the positive side, something's crazy is happening where we're pouring even more money. So stay posted.
But so worth it.
I really hope so.
Even if we don't make anything out of it, still worth it.
You guys better watch. Anyway, so if you want to support us, please, there's an M-Pesa link down below. There's a PayPal link down below. We're not starving, right? We're not starving.
No!
All that money always goes back into the channel, into the content, back to you guys.
Yeah.
So anyway, I hope that like you guys learned a little bit more about us. And I hope that you guys are gonna stop thinking that we're billionaires. We're fortunate, like we had a good life and we can't complain, that's for sure. No. So that's why we're always trying to like give back to people. Talking about that, there's a big giveaway that's coming up on the channel real soon. I've been working real hard. It's gonna be great, so stay posted.
You guys don't even know.
Like... No, it's great. It's great.
I'm excited for you. Okay.
That was a clue. And otherwise, guys, there's one more video after this one, a great safari, one of the best camp that we ever stayed at. So make sure to check that one. And after that video,
because we leave in less
48 hours.
Yeah, we leave in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy. Anyway, guys, so we gotta go. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys
in the next one.